Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming to the stream that answers the question why we needed arrested. Today we are talking about elections in Assam. Ladies, gentlemen, and bees, welcome, welcome. We are going to go through a few things. Not just like, I understand the thumbnail, what it is. We'll talk about it in like the second story. Then we're going to talk about Raga as well. And then we are talking about a few different things. This is the chill part of the stream where we are just talking about whatever the fuck. Sorry, excuse me. Personal news, I have a lot of work left after this. So I'm going to make sure to finish this in decent time, hopefully. For a minute, this at around like in an hour and a half, I also have to go. Hold on. I also have to go. So I'm just like, I have a friend coming in to give me keys and shit. Hold on. Yeah, so let's begin. So yesterday there was a shit that was going on. If you guys remember, It was about queers in. They had a rally, if I'm not wrong. I'm not very aware at this moment. So correct me I'm wrong. There was a rally in New Delhi. LGBTQI plus rally that was organized in. Yeah, perfect. No, I have the link. Is this it? No, hold on. I'm just trying to look for the rally video for you guys. There's a rally video. I had it. Queer Pride Parade, yeah, in Delhi. 2026. I was not this, to be completely honest with you, which honestly I do take as like my own person. I should not scratch my face. This looks horrible. Yeah, there was a rally recently. There was a guy who had a poster saying like proud Sanatani. I just wanted to discuss this quickly because it became a huge issue. I got hounded from all sides. And why is my beard so itchy? I don't understand. Okay, we don't have any here. Fine. To quickly share this. Tuesdays are extremely slow. Like they are slow days, not the best. Yep. Okay. Mm, okay, perfect. Yeah, so we are perfect. We should be game. Yes. Tuesdays. Whoa. Why are Tuesdays so slow? I don't understand. Where is the public? Jesus. Dude, Tuesdays are fucking slow. Hey, how you doing, Batman? How's it going with you? We are starting quite early. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you can. Even if you can't do it anyway, how are you doing? We are just gonna talk about a few things today, especially what is happening within Assam elections. We are just waiting around for people because Tuesdays are extremely slow. ये तोतले का कुछ करना पड़ेगा भाई. Who? Me? No, I have ADHD. I speak extremely fast. Are you talking about me or talking about someone else? Anyway, so we are going to talk about the Assam elections, and we are going to talk about like the Pride Parade in New Delhi. Then we are going to talk about the book by Raga that is gotten the RSS and the BJP very riled up. Oh, okay. Yeah, Hemanta. Fine, fine. See, I get a lot of hate since yesterday. I'm not really like I get so much fucking hate these days. I'm just like I don't really care anymore. I just take it up on myself mostly. So I'm so sorry for that. Then we are going to be talking about this is Hemant Biswa. We are going to talk about an update on Muhammad Deepak. Yeah, that guy is a hero. But that guy is going through shit. That is what they do anyway. To anyone who speaks out. This is not just like a single case. Then if we have the time today, we're going to talk about Bangladesh elections. So just to give, Bangladesh elections are happening finally. They are scheduled for like late Feb, early March. And they're going to decide what happens with Bangladesh within its terms with India. Like, are we still going to be friends? I am not really sure that we are, because we are still focusing on getting who was that Begum? Fuck, I forgot. Who was that lister? Hold on, guys. Sheikh Hasina. For some reason, we are really trying to get Sheikh Hasina again elected, like the India is. And for this to happen, her original party needs to win. She has still been condemned to death. I do not agree with either. I do generally feel that the current party should continue. That's my own entire feeling. But based on what is good for India, the BSF, if I'm not wrong, is a better choice for an Indian perspective within the region. Not that we should be interfering, whatever happens. Just remind you, this is just informing you on what is good and bad for India. But what good for India is also good for India to get rid of Ambani and Adanis. It's also very good for India. Anyway. So that is what we are talking about today. So let's just begin. I'm going to start recording. I'm going to give an introduction again as usual. Batman, please do subscribe. Thank you very much. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and bees. Welcome to the stream that answers the question, why will Git get arrested? We are talking about a few things today. Let's begin. First things first, there was an LGBTQ rally in New Delhi. We are going to watch a short video from that. Again, here we do support LGBTQ protests, rallies, and generally, if you are part of the community and you're looking for a space to join the community, the link is in the bio. We are a LGBTQ safe leftist Discord community that focuses on education. So if you are someone who wants to be educated, that is fine too. You can join. It is okay. We only ask that you are not hateful. Let's begin.
मेरा नाम Zorian है.
So this was nearly 1,000 rally for LGBTQ plus rights at New Delhi. Queer Pride calls for acceptance. Perfect.
प्यारे फेरी टेल बनकर आए हैं, अपने हाथ में जो छड़ी है वो भी लेकर आए हैं. तो क्या रीजन है आज ये कॉस्ट्यूम पहनने का?
क्योंकि मैं परी हूँ, छूना मत मुझे. मैं हर साल कोई ना कोई कॉस्ट्यूम पहनता हूँ और
तो कोई भी होता है जज करते ये क्या है, लड़का हो के लड़की बन रहा. यार मैं एक ही बात बोलना चाहूँगा समाज से कि हम लोग का लाइफ है, किसी के लाइफ में कोई बोल नहीं सकता. कर देंगे छक्का है, मौगा है, हिंजड़ा है, ये है वो है, यही सब जज करते हैं. एक पुलिस आके बोल रहा है ये सब आप लोग यहाँ पे क्या तमाशा कर रहे हैं ऐसे वैसे.
प्यार सिर्फ हस्बैंड वाइफ या लड़के लड़की में नहीं होता है. प्यार का कोई जेंडर नहीं होता. इट इज़ अ जेंडरलेस थिंग. वो दो लड़कों में भी हो सकता है, दो लड़कियों में भी हो सकता है, एक ट्रांस मैन में हो सकता है, ट्रांस वुमेन में हो सकता है, किसी में भी हो सकता है.
मतलब अपने आप को अपने असली रूप में मैं पहचान रहा हूँ फर्स्ट टाइम.
ट्रेडिशनल वियर कर रखा है आपने.
मेरा नाम Zorian है.
आज आप इतने प्यारे फेरी टेल बनकर आए हैं, अपने हाथ में.
It kind of. So this actually went into a bit of a shock and awe, because there was this person who came to the parade with proud Sanatani queer. wrote in short, Sanatani and Hinduism is the only dharm that supports queer community. That's why anti-Hindu narrative. Where is protest for queer in Sharia countries cause they are killed for RF for RFing queers. Yeah, so I dislike honestly the fact that we have entryway into Sanatani queers. Like, okay, let me explain it this way. Sanatan is the reason why a lot of queers in India get oppressed. It is not a religion that particularly is pro LGBTQ. If you are telling someone that, oh, it is legal, that it is not criminalized, that's why we accept it, but we still not consider it natural, that is not acceptance. And this is something that was said by the Mohan Bhagwat himself. So you can't say you're a proud Sanatani in a queer rally, and that is not just because of like the oppression of Sanatani. A further point here is LGBTQ rallies are extremely intersectional. You don't just have people from one community coming to rallies, you have people from all the communities. It doesn't matter if you are a trans person from a certain caste or ST or OBC or whatever, they are also going to come here. You have to be talking, like looking out for them as well. There is no rights protest. There is no pride without intersectionality. There is none. Plus, going out and simping to a religion that has historically been oppressing to the trans and the LGBT community is like, and I'm going to say this again, chickens to KFC. Hold on. You a Discord where I can get all the information, but none of the LGBTQ what? Sorry, Ellen. What did you say? I need to pull your chat up separately. None of the LGBT stuff. Someone 2025. I don't understand. Oh, okay. Oh, lol. Okay. Sorry. Our Discord is with everything. You can, if you want, you can actually join the Discord. We did the iDiscord, finally fixed it. Anyway, as I was saying, this is bullshit. Jesus fucking Christ. There is so much shit here. I can't even begin to unpack. Everyone, there is a reason. There's a reason why everyone is so fucking pissed at this. You just want to go through. Like, you can be queer. It's fine. It's not a problem. We love you. We accept you. I am queer myself. If you are a Hindu and if you're queer, come as is. You can talk about Bangladeshi Hindus. You can talk about Sikh genocide. You can talk all of these things. That is fine. But you can't say you're a proud Sanatani, because Sanatan is one of the reasons that have oppressed like the LGBTQ for years in India. Wait, hold on. Yes, it is. Ellen, yeah, it is LGBTQ friendly space. I'm just confused. You are Discord where I can get your information, but none of the LGBTQ stuff. Someone 2025. See, I really don't understand. Our Discord is very queer friendly. Jesus. See, technically speaking, I'm also a Hindu queer. Okay, I am bisexual. But I am never going to be a proud Sanatani because I understand that there has been systematic oppression through the Sanatani religion for queers. You can talk about all of the killings that happen, all of the shit that happens. If Sanatan was like the best religion, people wouldn't have to be hiding their identities their whole lives. For some reason, Sanatan Hindus like to divide. Oh, this is the mindset of the people. This has nothing to do with the religion. No, they are. It's the fucking same thing. That becomes a problem because they do it through religion. If they did not have an issue, they wouldn't have done any of this. Remember the time when two lesbians got married in a temple? Do you remember the outrage? They got married in America. There was a humongous outrage back in India. About fucking Sanat. Also, then again, I was like, met a few, Delulu as hell, acceptance from Sanghi peers mostly, for acceptance Sanghi peers. That is true. A lot of Sanatani queers just do it for acceptance from their Sanghi area. Chicken Set KFC, which is true. All of need community acceptance. Very sad. To help develop a space. That's why a Discord. If you are a queer, if you are trans, if you're LGBTQ, whatever you may be, you might even be a Sanghi. I don't care. You can join the Discord. It is for education. This is a leftist, LGBTQ friendly Discord. And then I just kept getting shit. Like a lot of shit. From queers as well. I'm not even joking. Someone is like, call me Delulu to gay, Hindu and proud, not like having a flag. Because they give us they don't like Muslims. That's why they are Sanatani queers, by the way. Because they don't like this flag I post here. They don't like Palestine. They don't like we are doing it for Muslims. That is also a problem. That is literally the problem here. I'm still trying to be nice, being like, my friend, intersectionality is the bedrock of Pride movement. But please note, Hindutva movements only likes you until they can use your identity against minorities in India, because that is what is happening here. They're like, we're accepting of the gays as long as you don't talk about Muslim freedoms or caste freedoms or whatever. That's the same thing what Israel is doing. Hit me up if you need help. By the biggest killer of gays in Gaza is Israeli government. And like, no, intersectionality is the death of movement. Trying it to an ideology that wants to complete inversion of culture. These are the fucking Sanatani gays that we are talking about. Posting it as opposed to any and every mainstream position, thereby making the LGBT movement a captive block in an eternal purity spiral and never integrating. Very well said. These are the gays. These are the Sanatani gays that we are supposed to accept within the community. Jesus fucking Christ. And when I say Jesus fucking Christ, I actually mean my friend Jesus and Christian fucking each other. Not saying anything against Christianity, just saying. But like, come on. We can just go through the analytics here. You can be openly Hindu in a queer rally. You could never be openly queer in a Hindutva rally. That is why it's an oxymoron. That's the thing. Sikh genocide again was done by Hindus. That is true. Favorite quirk of Indianness is whining about people who want justice for that. While making a non-mythological majority, Congress carried out. Whatever. Jesus. There is still fucking hate, by the way. They always like to compare it to Palestine for some reason. I don't understand. This is an absolute bullshit which comes to Sanatani Hindus. Like, I understand you want to be Hindu. You can be Hindu in the Pride rally as well. It's not a big problem. Keep it to yourself. That is all anyone asks. No one comes to you and be like, oh, I'm not going to speak to you unless you tell me that you're a Hindu or a Muslim or whatever. No one does that. Everyone is proud that you're there already. It's so fucking, it pisses me off. I'm really trying not to be too angry at this. I'm really trying to be very neutral here. I do not have professional training to be neutral. So I'm just going to leave it at this, that if you want to be a Sanatani queer, you can be a Sanatani queer, but you have to give up on casteism, Muslim hate, and especially Palestinian hate for some reason that you have, that you are just putting it every single place where it is. Me talking about this later on, it's like just people like in the comment section of my own thread, everyone is talking about Palestinians and what they do to queers in Palestine. Like, no, queers in Palestine have died because of Israel, not because of Palestine. Jesus. You have a better argument talking about Zionism than Islam for killing queers in Palestine. So fucking stupid. I'm really trying not to be annoyed here. I really am trying not to be annoyed here. Let's just move on to the main story tonight, which is Hemant fucking Biswa. No, not Hemant. Hemanta Sharma, not Biswa. Biswa is different idiot. So what is happening is Hemanta Biswa is a person currently running for Assam elections. Assam elections are happening in the month of like March, April, May. He is allegedly extremely corrupt and extremely unpopular. That's why the poster, thumbnail, if you have seen it. The issue here is with Hemanta Biswa is he is relentlessly anti-Muslim, which are his own constituents. Imagine this like Islamophobic speeches that, Islamophobic speeches that Americans have given, or like the recent Trump thing with the monkeys. Hemanta Sharma went one step forward. Hemanta Sharma posted a video. He posted a video of shooting, taking a rifle, targeting towards a Muslim, to Muslim men, and shooting them. On top of that, he has given speeches of segregative speeches like the ones you would have heard from Hitler, that we will not buy from them, we will not support Muslims' businesses. He calls them Mias. Then he has given speeches about how we are going to remove 2 to 3 lakh, which is 2 to 300,000 people from the voter list who are Mias. He has said it himself. And he now blatantly is going forward with the help of the Supreme Court, sadly. The Supreme Court is supposed to be a party that helps the people of India, not divides it. But it has given up, it has pulled its hands up saying like, we are not going to do anything. We kind of showed the video last time. I don't suppose we should be seeing the video again. You know what I'm talking about. But in response, the Supreme Court has said, Supreme Court on Tuesday warned against using things don't look good in Assam at all. Yeah, exactly. They don't look good in Assam at all. I am so sorry for everyone. That's why we are talking about it. That's why please like and share and subscribe to this. We need to get the word out. For some reason, we are always the first ones to doing it, and until the next week, we'll be the only ones about to doing it. This happened. This is not just like a one-off thing. This actually happened with the Anil Ambani thing. We were literally the first people to break it. So please share, please subscribe, please leave a like, leave a comment. We are still small. We need to grow. And if you want, you can. Yes, he has filed a 500 crore defamation case. We are talking about that as well. And if you can, and if you want to, you can also join the Discord. It is a leftist LGBTQ friendly Discord where I only ask you to be decent. You can join even if you're a Sanghi, but you have to be decent and you have to come with an open mind, with education in mind. This is I do not suffer interrupters or disruptors within the Discord, even though I suffer it here. Anyway, the Supreme Court on Tuesday warned against using judiciary to settle political scores, with the Chief Justice of India, Suryakant, telling the Communist parties not to fight political battles in court, while hearing a plea against Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sharma over now deleted gun video. This was an AI gun video. He was shooting Muslims point blank with the title BJP Assam point blank. Supreme Court warned against using judiciary to go against this. This is quite literally a very clear violation of the Constitution. I'm not even going to say the Election Commission. It is a violation of the Constitution. We need to be talking against it. Why is the Supreme Court for it? I have a few choice words which will let it end up being like I am getting contempt of court. So I'm going to keep them to myself for now. Okay? Good. Perfect. Jesus fucking. This is so next level annoying. Like I can't even tell you how much. Anyway, man, imagine if those Sangi Doxers types show up in your... Oh, they have. We just delete them. There is a rule. You do not speak up your own personal details on Discord. That's the rule. If there is an interview process to get into the Discord as well, if you basically fail in the... Like you have to... basically like give a questionnaire. If you fail in the questionnaire, you get into an interview with me or Bliss here. She's also a mod. And if you don't pass, you're on it in. We had Sangis before. Let them. It's gonna be okay. Plus the rule is that no one gets doxxed, because no one posts private information whatsoever. I imagine the outrage if we change the religion in the video. Exactly. They'll be losing their fucking minds. The Supreme Court will come down on like the people posting. It will eliminate the party that has posted it. This is because of the control of RSS on all of these administrations. The BJP is controlled. Even to this point, the Chief Justice might be. I don't fucking know. Like, there's nothing I can say in defense of this. Like, there is nothing you can say to be like, oh, the court is right. The court is fucking wrong. Why would you ever take this decision? I don't understand. This is not even, honestly, the first time this has happened, okay? This is not even the first time. The other time was, he was basically saying like 4.5 lakh Mia votes will be cut during Assam S.I.R. Is he in control of the S.I.R Election Commission? I thought was. How is he saying this? Votes of at least 4 lakh Mias, a derogatory term used for Bengali-speaking Muslims in Assam, will be struck off the voter list when a special intensive revision is held in Assam, Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa has said. Also, if you're new here, please do subscribe. We need those numbers. YouTube and Twitch, both of we are on Twitch as well, by the way, are very top-down. We have to spread the message. Please share it with your parents. Please share it wherever you can. Twitter, Instagram, whatever you have you. Telegram, I don't care. Get the information out. We need to grow our Discord. We need to grow our people, basically. We need people. This is a movement against all of this bullshit. This is not just me doing it myself. The Discord is to procure information as well. You are part of this once you join the Discord. And there is no investment from your end as well. So don't worry about it. All I ask you is to be decent people. The remarks comes months ahead of the assembly polls in the Northeast state. Sharma, who has been the state's chief minister since 2021, is now eyeing a second term, another big BJP win. Unlike several other states such as West Bengal, where a special intensive revision is underway. Assam is in the middle of a special revision. Special revision is a review of voter list. And you know who the voter list affects the most? Muslims and minority communities. They like, it never affects Hindus in the state, like never. None of the like regions, like for example West Bengal or whatever, minorities have been affected the most because they're curbing minority rights here. They'll tell you, oh, why don't you vote? Why don't you vote? And then remove your fucking vote. That is the problem. The influx of Bengali refugees is a sensitive issue in Assam. The border area is considered porous due to difficult terrain. And this is it's porous due to difficult terrain. Okay. It's like antithetical to each other. And this has led to a large-scale influx of over several decades. Not proven, by the way. With New Delhi ties to Dhaka nosediving in the aftermath of the regime in Bangladesh, the border situation has been more intense. With Sharma recently saying that the government is closely watching the border. Okay, also new people cannot vote. They do know that, right? They are removing voters from the current voter list. Nobody is going to come into Assam and vote in the election if they do not like India. If like they are not going to be pro-opposition party either. There are no pro-Bangladeshi parties in India. Jesus. Do people not understand that? Are the people that stupid? In Murshidabad, 27% of the voters, this happened in West Bengal S.I.R, called for hearings, though 2% failed to map within the 2002 roll. In Malda, 1,200 to 1,300 voters in the minority-dominated booth received notices versus 73 out of 1,279 in a Hindu booth-dominated. You see the problem? You see a problem here? Only 100 people in the minority-dominated booth did not receive notices. Only 100. Razak Sheikh, a resident of Mikliganj in Kunch, Behar district, has come to Brahmpur with his whole family, including women, for they have received notices to appear at electoral roll hearing. After coming here, I see that the line is mostly made up of the Muslim community. Sheikh says, I work at the organization in Bihar and had take leave to come here, he says. Election officials deny that the hearing process under the special intensive revision in West Bengal has disproportionately targeted Muslims. Instead, booth-level officers, BLO, appointed to conduct the process in the ground, describe a arrow set of technical criteria that has been leading people in Sheikh and his family, a designated hearing center often far away from their homes. Do you not see the problem? Do you really have to tell me that S.I.R is done because it's good for the public? They are eliminating minority vote altogether. Altogether. That is an extremely big issue. They are not trying to have a democracy in India anymore. A very good book by NRC on NRC is No Lands People by Abhishek Shah. Thank you. I will make sure to post it on the Discord so people can read it. Again, Discord is also about education. If you're here, you might as well be part of the Discord. Hold on, let me just quickly check. Yeah. Is there another pin? No, okay. Sorry. I had to just quickly check that. I'm actually going to make note of this book. No Land by People by Abhishek Jha. Yeah, okay. I'll make sure to read it. I'll make sure to get the people in Discord to read it. Thank you so much, New Moon 22. If I know you from Twitter, I have no idea who you are. So, like seriously, if I know you from Twitter and you think I don't know, if I'm being like bad to you by not recognizing you, I'm sorry. I just want to say I don't know who you are because I don't get any information. It has happened once before, where people are like, oh, hey, this is me. Do you recognize me? And I'm like, I have no fucking clue. Anyway, so where were we at? She can certainly designate hearing. The issue includes having multiple children, inconsistency in the age gap between parents and children, and spelling mistakes in name. One BLO said. BLO is a dickhead. The S.I.R exercises resulted in several overcrowding at the hearing center, leaving both voters and officials struggling. Over 80,000 BLOs have been deployed across the state. Majority of them government school teachers. Again, do they get paid? No, they do not. Who have been diverted from their classrooms over extended periods. In several parts of Coach Behar district, the numbers raise questions. In many booths with around 700 voters, in the election commission has called over 250 people for the hearing. Out of those, 70% are from minority communities. See the issue? This is happening. This is what they are doing. That's why I keep saying, like, if there is no protesting against this, they are just going to keep winning goddamn elections, not because they have the people's mandate, but because they cheat and get people out. Right now, this happened February 10th. 2.5 lakh names dropped from Assam voter rolls after EC special revision. 2.4 lakh names dropped. The Election Commission today published a final voter roll of S.I.R for 2026 in Assam, and 2.49 lakh people were removed. No, that were remaining. Like nearly they hold on. Fuck. No, shit. According to the Chief Electoral Officer, CEO, Assam, final roll reflects a decrease of 2.43 voters from a list drafted, which recorded 2.5 crore voters. As per the gender-wise breakup, Assam has 1.24 crore male voters, 1.24 female voters, and 343 in the third gender category. The integrated draft voter list of the S.I.R 2026 was published on December 27, 2025. Okay. They do not give minority-wise, but I'm pretty sure minorities are going to be really high in this as well. Going to be fucking shit. Fucking annoying. And just talking about the AI video which sparked. Just one sentence. It's an AI video. They couldn't even make the video themselves, to be honest. I think they did it to claim later that, like, if in like next year or during the elections, they'll claim the video was never published by the BJP and it was all an AI thing. That's why they made an AI video. I can guarantee you someone is going to say that like this video was like a defamation thing. So what is happening with the defamation case? So this bitch. Hold on. Let this load. Twitter is always slow. Is initiating a defamation procedure against his direct opposition. He's like, this is illegal, by the way. This is completely illegal to do it right before elections. So he is naming Gaurav Gogoi of Assam. He has been the deputy leader of Lok Sabha for INC. He's currently the majority opponent to Hemanta Biswa Sharma. This is illegal. He can't do this. But apparently he's allowed to. The era of hit and run politics is over. This guy, this SOB, posted a hit piece on the entire Muslim community. And they have deleted it now. And like they are like, we don't know who posted it. I don't know. That's what they are doing right now. Deleting doesn't help. We covered that last time as well. If they had any ounce of courage or evidence, everyone does. They have proven every allegation before the court. I will not be intimidated by propaganda because I'm a propagandist myself. Read in between the lines. Coordinated slander or political theatrics of so-called slaves of Gandhi family. This guy is a slave of the RSS. He just chirps just to win a fucking election. Just fucking annoying, guys. I honestly, today I have filed a defamation saying 500 crore in damages against Congress leader Jitendra Singh. Again, this is illegal for making false malicious complaint. I'm the poor guy. Keep coping. What will happen to the hate monger once he loses the election? 500 crore lawsuit won't wash away questions raised in public. Transparency matters more than intimidation. Exactly. I don't know which side this is on, but this is definitely talking about Hemanta Biswa being a fucking idiot. Oh, Jesus. This guy is idiotic. This guy is running on because he's an affiliate of the RSS and the BJP. They have his support and he has their support, and that is the only reason why he's gonna win, because he's going to do shit like this. He's doing shit like this. They are removing minority voters. The people who don't vote for him are being removed, so they don't go out and vote for other people. Like fucking shit. Yeah. Where is the original? Again, I don't really know. Like, honestly, I could not find what they were talking about. But at the end of the day, this is about intimidation. This is about coercion. This is about making people feel that Gogoi is someone who cannot be trusted. Gogoi is someone like has a case against him and all of that. That bullshit. That's what they did with Kejriwal as well. Like, opposition leaders get shat on. Like, we shit on opposition leaders ourselves, to be honest with you, but they also get shat on the side as well. It is not very nice, but then they should be more louder either. Like, I understand their plight, I really do, but they are doing this for the seats anyway. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, they are so fucking idiots. Like, I don't want to keep hating on the opposition, to be honest with you, but they never talk. They always go for like saving their seats over saving the public. Like, fuck your fucking seats. They will get more support by the Indian public if they start speaking for the Indian public a lot more than about saving their damn seats. Hold on. This just happened, okay? Rekha Gupta is... Okay, first of all, credential check. Rekha Gupta is mentally stupid, like medically stupid. Not even joking. She might be. She's apparently doing a Ladki Bahin scheme, but calling Delhi Lakpati Bitiya Yojana. Under this will provide benefits to daughters of every family which reside in Delhi. In this, amount will be increased to 20,000. Earlier amount of 36,000 has been increased to 56,000 by us. Upon graduation, you will get this maturity amount, which will be a minimum of 1 lakh. Our effort will be to include all daughters of Delhi who come under... Guys, Delhi has no clean air to breathe. They don't need the money. They need air purifiers. And in best case scenario, they need the factories to come shut down. At least for a year, so they can have time to breathe.
उससे भी बेहतर.
But she goes away to whatever, like Bihar, she goes away to like London. I don't know where she fucking has been, but whenever the AQI increases, she disappears.
जो योजना जिसे घोषित करते हुए मुझे खुशी हो रही है, वो कहना चाहती हूँ. ये लाडली योजना को हम बंद करेंगे. 31 मार्च तक ये लाडली योजना को हम कभी...
Yeah, Jesus Christ. This is so fucking annoying. These people are stupid. Like, these people are actually stupid and they are making idiots out of all of us. I am not joking. These people are making idiots out of all of us. Anyway. I just like saw the post right now. I'm just like, okay, let's just go check on it. Anyway. So the other thing is Raga's book, which got like really famous recently. This is KIER STAMMER. This is open because I'm stupid. Come on. So there is an entire battle going on right now in the parliament. The battle is about a book that was published and not published at the same time. It's weird. So the book technically was available for pre-order. People have received the book from Penguin. you can get the book. Some people are saying it is still available to purchase. But Penguin, after all of the bullshit that is going on in the parliament, has come out and said, the book is not published. There is no book. Forget there was a book. There is no book at all. And Naravane is saying like, oh, look, this is the clarification, because he's forced to do it by the government. See, at the end of the day, he is still part of the government. He still listens to the government, which is a big issue because they are the ones who are stopping this book. And the reason why this book is so bad for them is because he has written inside it clearly, like Naravane has the 4 stars of destiny available on my other Discord, by the way. If you want to be there, definitely don't download it. It is technically non-existent. But this man here wrote about the fact that when China was near Galwan Valley and whatever, he asked the government what to do, and they just said, "Jo karna hai so karo, we do not care." That was their response. So the thing is that, first man, these fuckers will go to know, like they all extend to lie to your faces. Like whoever the fuck thought that when you already released a book saying that the book never existed was a good idea. And now they have an FIR over Naravane's book. I feel sorry for him. He had to deal with fucking Modi while he was giving everything away to China. It's just alarmingly stupid, the current government.
Army chief's book of his experiences and of his situation that he faced has now become an anti-national act, a criminal act for them to file an FIR. I don't think if the Pakistani army chief was readier, we would have faced these consequences. But reading a former army chief's book has now become a source of contention. What is shameful is the way they're going big just by the virtue of what was spoken. They might just, in times to come.
The Delhi police has registered a case as far as Mr. Naravane's book is concerned. I'm joined by Priyanka Chaturvedi. So this case has been registered. And now the question is, who do you believe? The Penguin India or the general?
I've only learned to believe now that reading former Indian Army chief's book of his experiences and of his situation that he faced has now become an anti-national act, a criminal act for them to file an FIR. I don't think if the Pakistani army chief was readier, we would have faced these consequences. But reading a former army chief's book has now become a source of contention. What is shameful is the way they're going big just by the virtue of what was spoken. They might just, in times to come, even label the former army chief as an anti-national. It is such a shame that Bharatiya Janata Party continues to call everyone anti-national and file FIRs on the basis of those who are opposed to them, or is asking questions of the decisions taken at that point in time.
Ma'am, this book was earlier available on Amazon, but now it seems it's not. So many MPs claim that they have read the book. Have you also read the book?
Yes, I've read some parts of the book, and I have seen that book. I have seen the published book. I have read some excerpts from that particular book. So I think Penguin has been pushed to say what it's doing, and it is extremely unfortunate that earlier you used to go after political opponents. Now you all are going up, then you all went after industrialists. Now you're going after publishing houses for publishing books of people of importance and for who their experiences that the country needs to read to understand the challenges army faces and how they handle it at that particular situation.
Why do you think that the government might have registered the case? Is this kind of an intimidating tactic?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's an intimidation totally. Right from the minute it was announced that his book is going to be launched, right from then the books were already published, but they were not allowed to market it or sell it. And those who had booked their advance copies also, they had to be refunded. And they have been sitting on the permission for so many months. So clearly this is an intimidation tactic, and also message to all those people who are currently in services that if after post-retirement you'll even try to write a book, then the government will come down heavily on you, depending if the government continues to be that of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Thank you so much.
I have just one question for people. Can you hear this? Sorry, give me a second, guys. I am literally... So there's a new thing that I'm trying to do here is like while I am doing the videos, like while you're watching the videos, rather than taking a break myself, I am editing clips. So I don't have to do them on the side afterwards because I honestly do not have that. So just give me just 1 second. I am just going to share this. Quickly share portrait. Queer. I don't even know. Queer spaces. Jesus. Guys, give me a good title for the clip. There's a clip that I'm trying to do. Queer spaces on Discord. Give me a good title for a clip. Right now, this is your chance. Edit invite link. Never. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so what were we doing? Yeah. Thank you for waiting. You can actually watch the clip right now. It is on YouTube and it is shared up on our Instagram. The links are down here. You can actually, if you're on, I think this actually works on YouTube as well. I can add Discord. Will this come? No. No, it won't. What is this? What is the new news coming in? Oh yeah, it comes. It comes. It's amazing. Yeah. SIM binding for WhatsApp and Cup Digital. Jesus. They really are trying to remove. Okay. I'm going to cover this quickly again because we keep covering this because they won't leave this fucking thing alone. SIM binding for WhatsApp may curb arrest scams. This is not going to happen. SIM binding is an extremely problematic thing. Your phone number is yours. You need to protect it. SIM binding basically means that your phone or whatever app that you're using is going to have your phone number connected to it, which is a fucking problem. Jesus fucking Christ. This is bad. This and Sanchar Sathi is fucking back. How many times are we supposed to go against it? This government is not going to fucking let up. And we are never going to fucking let up because of this shit. We are going to fight tooth and nail until our bloody hands are bleeding out. Just fuck this shit. I am so pissed off at this. I cannot tell you how much. Seriously. Oh my God, this is annoying. Next level stupid. How do they keep doing this? Anyway, let's watch the video from Rahul Gandhi. Because Om Birla apparently is showing off his true colors and he just didn't come.
स्पीकर साहब के पास हम गए, मैं नहीं.
Because he wasn't allowed to speak in the parliament. Let me be clear. Because he wanted to speak about the book.
member of the House went. And Speaker committed to us, personally committed to us, that I will be allowed to speak here and raise some points before the budget discussion. Now, you are going back on your word. So I'd like to know, am I allowed to speak those points or not? Speak.
She just says no. What the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? Also, about the book thing, Arfa Sherwani writes, okay, but then how did Rahul Gandhi manage to get the book? Again, how do we have the book on Discord? Like, you never know. Did he publish the book himself by pummeling logo? So, like, Penguin got, like, forced into saying, like, Penguin is forced here. Like, it's not a very good company. Like, it is not very nice to its people. Whatever. Fine. But the issue here is, within the book's announcement, the publisher has shared that a book is planned. It is not yet published or available for sale. How did you pre-order then? Book available for pre-order. Pre-order is a standard publication practice. It is true. It is a standard publication practice. Then why was the book sent? The book was sent. People have the book. Someone either leaked it or I don't know how it got here, but it did. People are idiots to think that this is anything other than just the government forcing Penguin to say this shit. Because like Penguin earlier did say this. As we gear up for Vijay Dhawan, let's take a moment of celebration. The heroes of our country, starting with Manoj Naravane. The 28th is No History. Pre-order now. The book was available. Hello, the book is available. Just follow the link. Happy reading. Jai Hind. This is blatant. This is literally blatant lying by Penguin, being forced by the government of India to lying. They are making a liar out of, they're making basically a liar out of Naravane here as well. Hold on, I'm going to clip that quickly. Maybe here. It's annoying. Yes, and we do have we allegedly, technically it's not legal. I don't know if it is. I just don't know if it is. But it is available on the internet too. Anyway. Yeah. This is another one I wanted to watch. I really don't know who this guy is, but this guy speaks nicely and fast, which is why we are watching it. That is like, at this point, when it comes to like Indian parliamentarians, my only request is that they talk faster. Everyone is like working, like speaking like so slowly, like I don't know what is going on. Like they're just fucking slow, guys.
तो पार्लियामेंट का रहने का फायदा क्या है? स्पीकर ने कहा कि ये प्रोटोकॉल नहीं है। तो प्रोटोकॉल तो ये भी नहीं है कि जितने पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री है उसको भी अटैक किया जाए। स्पीकर हैज टू आल्सो एक्ट इन एन अनबायस्ड वे। यही हमारा डिमांड है। लेकिन हम सब चाहते हैं हाउस चले। आप कांग्रेस से पूछिए कांग्रेस क्या करेगी उस मेरा सुझाव के ऊपर वो आप कांग्रेस से पूछिए मेरा क्या सुझाव था मैं आपको बोल सकता हूं आप मेरे से प्रश्न किए उत्तर तो मुझे देना है कैन यू आंसर इट ऑन माय बिहाफ यू कैन नॉट तो कांग्रेस का क्या स्टैंड होगा वो अपना पार्टी के हिसाब से वो बोल पाएंगे
अभिषेक लेकिन वीडियो आया उसमें दिख रही है महिला एमपीज 8 महिला एमपीज बैनर लेकर के खड़ी हैं आप कह रहे हैं कि गलत आरोप लगाया गया है आज पार्लियामेंट्री अफेयर्स मिनिस्ट्री की तरफ से वीडियो रिलीज हुआ है जिसमें साफ दिख रहा है घेराव किया
तो बैनर बैच अगर कोई पहन नहीं सकता है प्रोटेस्ट नहीं कर सकता है तो पार्लियामेंट का रहने का फायदा क्या है
स्पीकर ने कहा कि ये प्रोटोकॉल नहीं है
तो प्रोटोकॉल तो ये भी नहीं है कि जितने पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री है उसको भी अटैक किया जाए देश के अभी का जो प्रधानमंत्री है नरेंद्र मोदी जी और स्पीकर खुद ये एक्नॉलेज करते हैं, चाहे वो कोई भी प्रधानमंत्री हो, चाहे वो जवाहरलाल नेहरू हो, गुलजारी लाल नंदा हो, वो लाल बहादुर शास्त्री हो, वो इंदिरा गांधी हो, वो राजीव गांधी हो, अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी हो, डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह हो, या आज प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी हो, सबका इस देश को चलाने में, आगे बढ़ाने में योगदान रहा है। लेकिन बीजेपी के सांसद अगर उनका चरित्र पर टिप्पणी करेंगे और वो करने दिया जाएगा, वो भी उचित नहीं है। द स्पीकर हैज टू ऑल्सो एक्ट इन एन अनबायस्ड वे, यही हमारा डिमांड है। लेकिन हम सब चाहते हैं हाउस चले। ये सरकार का जिम्मेदारी है कि हाउस कैसे चले। कल आप जो सवाल मेरे से पूछते हैं, आप ऑपोजिशन के एमपी से क्यों नहीं पूछते कि कल 3 बजे हाउस एडजर्न कर दिया गया, 2 बजे, आज के सुबह 11 बजे तक। आप आधा घंटा करो, आप 1 घंटा करो, आप 2 घंटा करो, आप सीधा 18-20 घंटे के लिए हाउस एडजर्न कर देते हो। आज स्पीकर चेयर पे ही नहीं आया। भाई, हाउस चलाने का मनसा अगर आपका है, दैट शुड ऑल्सो रिफ्लेक्ट इन योर एक्शंस, नॉट ऑन योर वर्ड्स। हम लोग अगर चाहते हैं बजट पे, हम लोग अपना जो स्टैंड है वो स्पष्ट किया है। वो कांग्रेस के आगे भी स्पष्टता के साथ बोले हैं, वो स्पीकर के आगे भी स्पष्टता के साथ बोले, और आपके सामने जितने पत्रकार बंधु आज खड़े हैं, सबके सामने ये स्पष्टता से बोल रहे हैं कि तृणमूल कांग्रेस के एमपी चाहते हैं हाउस चले, लेकिन हाउस चलाने की जिम्मेदारी सरकार की है। द स्पीकर हैज टू रन द हाउस। वी हैव either you let me speak or you
दादा
speak.
एक बार बांग्ला है दादा एक बार
खत्म कर लो। तो हाउस चलाने का जिम्मेदारी आपका है, स्पीकर का है। तो स्पीकर को हाउस चलाने के लिए अपना मनसा भी दिखाना चाहिए, सरकार से भी बात करना चाहिए और आग्रह करना चाहिए कि भाई विपक्ष के लोगों को भी आप बोलने दो। और सब अगर आप अलाउ कर रहे हो बीजेपी का कोई स्पेसिफिक एमपी को, तो वही चीज कोई विपक्ष का एमपी, चाहे वो कांग्रेस का हो या तृणमूल का हो या डीएमके का हो या समाजवादी का हो, उसको भी हक बनता है। लेकिन किसी पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री के ऊपर आरोप लगाना या टिप्पणी करना ये उचित या शोभनीय नहीं है।
सीईसी वाले पे बोल रहे थे प्रस्ताव चलाने का।
सीईसी पे हमारे पार्टी के चेयरपर्सन स्पष्टता के साथ जब यहाँ पे दिल्ली में पिछले हफ्ते वो आई थी, उन्होंने कहा है कि वी विल मूव एन इम्पीचमेंट अगेंस्ट द चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर एंड we have already spoken to our like-minded parties and the process is in action. जब जो होगा the media will be briefed accordingly.
Is it a last step to move impeachment motion against CEC because
impeachment या no confidence तो last step ही होता है। अब मान लीजिए दिसंबर के महीने में मैं था, मेरे साथ 10 सांसद थे, उसमें काफी सीनियर सांसद भी थे, सब अपना बात रखा। बंगाल को कैसे सिलेक्टिवली सिंगल आउट किया जा रहा है, हमने 1, 2, 3, 4 करके मुद्दे गिनवाए उनको। They had no reply. Logical discrepancy का लिस्ट रिलीज करने बोला गया तो किया नहीं। बाद में सुप्रीम कोर्ट
Yeah, all the over internet, how many FIRs are people going? Are they going to file? Multiple. This is what the broadcast bill was for. Thank God it got repealed.
तो उसके बाद पार्टी के चेयरपर्सन और प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री ममता जी खुद आई सीईसी से मिलने। उनका भी सवाल या प्रश्न का एक भी जवाब सीईसी ने नहीं दिया। तो इफ यू आर वर्किंग इन अ बायस्ड एंड पार्टिजन मैनर, दिस इज द लास्ट रिसोर्ट to move an impeachment.
अभिषेक एक तो बांग्ला है
and it falls under our light.
Very fucking stupid things are happening. Very fucking stupid things are happening around India. Anyway, the other incredible thing we were going to talk about, and this is actually incredible, is a situation with not this MD Mohammad Deepak. A guy stood up against RSS. This is what we like to see. This is what is important to this world. This is what we can do to change. We have to do it ourselves. A lot of new developments are happening. I'll give you the TLDR of it. They were harassing a really old man who happened to be Muslim. He had Parkinson's. They were asking him to change the name of his shop and they were threatening him. This guy came in the middle and now everyone is pissed over them. They got nearly 100 people against him. I don't know why. The gym he goes to dropped occupancy from 150 to 50 or 15. This is what they will do. This is what they're trying to do. The government initially said we can't identify the people, but Mohammad Zubair identified the people and just was like, take it. Like really good work done by Mohammad Zubair as well. And Mohammad Deepak as well. Uttarakhand police have registered 3 FIRs in connection with the Republic Day altercation in Kotwar in Pauri Gharwal district involving Bajrang Dal members and a local individual named Deepak Kumar Kashyap who stood by an elderly Muslim shopkeeper facing harassment from the right-wing activists. One of the cases which relates to the demonstration against Kashyap by Bajrang Dal workers in January 31st mentioned unidentified men. This was a problem. Zubair kind of found out every single person and had pictures of all of them with prominent members of the BJP and RSS as well. He does God's work. They are charged with blocking National Highway 19, alleged disturbances public order while demanding action against Kashyap and his associate Vijay Rawat said. No, not said. And his associate Vijay Rawat. Combing through footage of the incident, Alt News could identify at least 5 individuals. Their association with right-wing political outfits and involvement in Hindutva activism are well documented as well. God's work. America may have Palantir. We have Mohammed Zubair. You can quote me on that. I am going to quote me on that. Why are clips so fucking important? I don't fucking understand. On Monday, January 26, a mob of Hindu vigilantes ambushed a 70-year-old shop owner, Wakil Ahmed, at Kotwad in Uttarakhand over the use of the word Baba. Again, use of the word Baba. It means father in a lot of languages. Also means an old hag in Japanese, but that has nothing to do with this. In the shop's name, according to them, Baba is associated with Baba Sindhabali, a revered religion site and center of faith in the area. This is when a middle-aged man intervened and asked them that what authority did they had to demand a name change. They said they asked the shop owner if he was willing to change the name of his 30-year-old shop. When he asked his name, he replied, Muhammad Deepak. When does my name have to do with anything? Deepak, who was later identified as Deepak Kumar Kashyap, told Indian Express. They asked me my name and in anger I said Muhammad Deepak. I intended to convey that I am an Indian and everyone was equal before the law. I think we covered this. Days after the incident, a group of men, 14 Bajrang Dal workers assembled Kotwar to protest the Deepak's act. According to Deepak, police merely witnessed as mob stood for hours and leveled threats, abuses against his family. 3 FIRs followed, one against Muhammad Deepak, by the way, and Vijay Rawat, who was also present during the 26th confrontation, while 2 Vishwa Hindu Parishad and Bajrang members named Gaurav Kashyap and Kamal Pal. It was alleged that the accused men had attacked them, snatched their money, watch and phone, and used caste-based slurs to intimidate them. The second FIR was filed by the shop owner, who alleged that a few local men were threatening him to change the name of his shop, Baba School Dress. It's a school dress shop. Jesus Christ. There's an FIR against this man, by the way. He came in the middle, stopped the gundas at this point. And there's a FIR against him, not the gundas. 3 FIRs were registered 30-40 unidentified individuals for inciting communal disharmony. The charges included obstructing a national highway and manhandling police personnel. SS Pauri Gharwal Sarvesh Kanwar confirmed this to media persons. Are the individuals really unidentified? Alt News found an Instagram video posted by the user Dehradun exclusive of the protest that were held on January 31st. In it, a large crowd of people can be seen marching while several men, while proclaimed to be Bajrang Dal workers, issued threats to Kumar using expletives outside a gym that he owns. Some people personnel can be seen at the spot. One man jumps over the policeman in an attempt to reach Kumar, standing at the distance, and several others. These are the goddamn men. Why do they always look like okay, this guy literally looks like a parota. Not even joking. This guy literally looks like a parota. Why do they always look like... Jesus Christ, this looks like a chipkal. Literal baby. He's drunk. And this guy is just a show-off, to be honest with you. He's like the one technically rich guy who comes to protest to show off his swag. He's just wearing his own fake Gucci belt. I don't know what it's called, Goopy belt. like fake leather shoes, calling them whatever fake leather shoes are called. Or he's wearing Abibas and shit like that. He's technically richer than all of them. He's wearing like Ray-Ban sunglasses. Not like actual Ray-Ban, but like Bay-Band sunglasses or something, where like just a small mistake here and there. And like he is, I think, wearing a Manchester United cap, but I don't even know if he can spell Manchester. Honestly, we need to bring back bullying. These people. Same guy who was jumping over. Again, he looks like a Chipkali, man. I can't get this out of my head. This guy literally looks like a lizard. He looks like a wall lizard. Like just opening there. Jesus. I wonder how they get like smoother skin. I don't know what they put on their face, like cow urine or something. Like the urea burns away their skin. All of it. In other videos, Swadeshi and his team can be seen Swadhyaya vandalizing shop holdings and shopkeepers being taken away by policemen.
हिंदू धर्म में शामिल हो लो, बजरंग दल आपका स्वागत करेगा, माला सबसे पहले मैं डालूंगा आपके गले में। कल इसका पूरा विरोध करेगा, आप अपनी वोट हटाइए पहले, मैं लिखूंगा आपके खिलाफ।
So this is what they're doing. These are gundas, by the way. These are little gundas. They have zero jobs. They have no job whatsoever. They get paid to do this. They literally are told that if you protect your dharma, we will give you whatever. They are told that you don't have jobs because of Muslims. That is not true. These guys are not even Muslims.
आपका क्या नाम है? बलवीर सिंह।
Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway, a video I would like us to watch together, honestly.
Hello, welcome to The Print. I'm Amna Begum Ansari. I am regular columnist with The Print. Now imagine a scenario where you see an old man being heckled and threatened by someone. What would you do? Would you intervene or stand up for the old man, or would you try to turn away and mind your own business? What if it was more than 10 people heckling the man, a mob? Would you still speak up? What if he was different from yours? As a children, we have seen heroes on the screen standing for what's right, facing multiple villains, and taking on corrupt systems. We cheered them on. It felt good to think that we would do the same. As adults, we have learned to look away out of fear of consequences. We believe that such a bravery belongs only on screen, and yet every once in a while, you come across someone who proved that it doesn't. A few days ago, Deepak Kumar, a Hindu man, stood up for an elderly Muslim shopkeeper in Uttarakhand. He was being harassed by a mob claiming to be from Bajrang Dal. Their issue was absurd, their method cruel. The shop was called Baba's School Dress. The mob argued that the word Baba could cause confusion with Siddhabali Baba, a well-known Hindu temple in Kotwar. Never mind that there were other shops with Baba in their names. The problem clearly was not the word, it was that a Muslim man was using it. Seeing 70-year-old Vakil Ahmed being surrounded and bullied was too much for Deepak to ignore. And when the mob turned to him and asked his name, he replied, "My name is Muhammad Deepak." This was an answer mob was not ready to hear. They turned their anger toward Deepak, gathered outside his home, raising communal slogan, trying to intimidate him into silence. And that leaves us with the question we rarely ask ourselves honestly. We love stories of courage, but would we be Deepak when the time comes? Deepak's answer sparked a rage much deeper than the shop's name and the imagined hurt sentiments behind it. It was betrayal. How dare someone who by religion alone is supposed to stand with us choose to stand with a Muslim? He was a traitor in that moment. I understand this logic all too well. I have seen it from the other side. As a Muslim, I know how quickly the language of community interest turned into a tool of excommunication. Step out of line, question the dominant narrative, speak about injustice within your own group, and suddenly you are no longer one of us. You're called a sellout, a traitor, or even told that you are not a Muslim anymore. I have faced online raids, abuse, threats, and attempts to silence me, and simply for refusing to confirm. Deepak was not only targeted by mobs on the ground, but His story drew national scrutiny. While most of media coverage was positive, some outlets did even a hit job, making the idea that he is a communal traitor explicit. They dug into his social media and business affairs and failed to find anything substantive. I would like to see more traitor of this kind. Can we have an India without such traitors? Do we want a society where loyalty to one's little group is the only virtue? And should one be loyal to all their religious group or only the right ones? Should one be loyal to their local community only? Their family? Themselves? Where do these divisions stop? When I speak against injustice, when I choose to be a dissenting voice within my own community, or when I write about atrocities faced by Hindu or Christian minorities in neighboring Muslim majority countries, people like Deepak become my source of strength. So do people like Ahmed Al Ahmed, who put his own life on the line during the Bundi beach terror attack. Different places, different moments, but the same instinct to protect human life without first checking identity. They represent an idea I hold on to deeply, that it's possible to step beyond tribal identities and still stand firm. That empathy does not require shared religion, caste, or background. It only requires the willingness to see another human being's pain and refuse to look away. And that is the idea of India for me. An India, Bharat, that believes in Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world as in one family. An India rooted in inclusion, where people of all religion, languages, regions, and castes stand equal as citizens. This fight is not about one incident or one man, it is about protecting that very idea. The alternative is an India that our enemies wish for, a divided India. Religion is only the starting point. There are endless lines of fracture that can be exploited by the hateful and politically ambitious. India remains India because people like Deepak still exist, quite ordinary, uncelebrated, yet deeply courageous. They are the real majority, even if they are rarely the loudest. As long as such people stand their ground, choosing humanity over hatred, consciousness over tribe, India will endure. The day we lose them is the day we lose what truly makes this country India.
The last thing is not very explainy, honestly. Today is never to explain it. It's a fucking Tuesday. We will go through the news as it develops. I wanted to get to this as well, but this is also a bit too explainy. And we are... Do I have to leave? Hold on, I have to check quickly. I have not gotten information of the one that I am supposed to get. Motherfucking hell. Anyway, so we are not going to go to this right now. There is not much to speak about this, so we are going to stop here. We had a good session. Thank you all for coming. The video is always available for people to check. We were live for 1 hour 30 minutes. That is decent for a Tuesday. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming. I will see you again on Thursday. Cheers.